girls were recording themselves singing along to a song. Everything looks normal until the footage is played back later, and then they notice something terrifying. As the girls sing cheerfully into the camera, a pale, distorted face emerges in the background. Its features are warped and unnatural, stretching toward the lens. The girls don't notice, but the figure lingers long enough to be seen on camera. Could this be strange lighting and video distortion? Or did they capture something paranormal lurking just behind them? You decide. A woman attempted a solo Ouija board session inside a place rumored to be haunted, recording the entire event on her phone. She sat down, placed her hands on the board, and began asking questions. At first, the atmosphere was calm, until everything suddenly took a disturbing turn.
Or am I speaking with the devil right now through this Ouija board? It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my God.
A loud, unexplained bang echoed through the building, jolting her. Almost instantly, she noticed blood starting to drip from her nose with no clear cause. Rattled, she quickly ended the session and rushed out of the location. The woman insists she had never suffered nosebleeds before and believes the Ouija board may have unleashed something dark. Skeptics, however, suggest it could have been nothing more than stress, fear, or even dry air triggering the sudden bleed. A man lay on his couch late at night, simply trying to relax. The house was silent when he suddenly heard a strange noise from inside the room. Thinking it was nothing, he pulled out his phone to record, just in case. Then, without warning, the room went dark. Moments later, the light flickered back on, and that's when things turned chilling. One of the pillows on his couch was no longer in place. Instead, it hovered mid-air, suspended between the ceiling and the couch. Could this be clever fakery, or was it something truly paranormal? A man says he was about to head to bed late one night when something caught his attention. One of his old dolls, which had been sitting untouched on the shelf for years, appeared to move ever so slightly on its own. At first, he thought it might just be his imagination, but he grabbed his phone to record. That's when he captured this. The doll's hand seems to shift. He insists that he was completely alone, and that no fans, strings, or drafts could have caused the movement. So was this just a trick of the eye? A small vibration making it slide? Or is there something more sinister connected to the doll? A family says their Ring security camera has been recording strange events outside their home late at night. On multiple occasions, they've heard footsteps on the porch, even though no one was there. One evening, the camera picked up something chilling. A dark, shadow-like figure darts across the porch. It almost resembles a human shape, but its features are indistinct. The figure runs unnaturally fast before disappearing into the night. The homeowners say nobody was outside, and after reviewing the footage frame by frame, they're certain it wasn't an intruder. In the US, a man says he checks his security footage every morning just to make sure everything is normal. But one night, his camera captured something that left him shocked. A glowing white form drifts slowly across his garden. It hovers for a few seconds, almost as if it's observing, before floating out of sight. The man insists there were no lights, fog, or bugs that could explain the strange apparition. He claims it moved too smoothly to be a glare or camera glitch. So was this simply a malfunction? Another man says he has been plagued by intense poltergeist activity inside his house. Late one night, he heard a loud crash from the kitchen. When he rushed in, he found cups and dishes scattered across the floor. But what happened when he began filming is even more unsettling. As he records the mess, one of the dishes slowly slides across the floor all by itself. He's alone in the room, breathing heavily in disbelief as it happens right in front of him. He swears no tricks were involved and says this is only one of many nights where unexplainable events occur in his home. A mother says she checks her baby monitor every night while her daughter sleeps. But one night, what she saw left her deeply disturbed.
So I've never seen something like this in my kid's room before. And I've never seen real activity, like proof. Never seen proof. But that's the only spot in the room that.
On the screen, a glowing white figure appears in the corner of the nursery. The strange shape lingers near the crib, as if watching over the child. The mother insists there was nothing in the room that could have created the glow. No toys, no lights, no reflections. She believes the monitor caught something supernatural. In England, a paranormal team known as Amy's Crypt set out to investigate an abandoned nunnery, a place long rumored to be cursed. Legends claim the spirits of nuns still wander its decaying halls.
There is wax. There's also like a marking here, cross.
Yeah, it's definitely candle wax.
I thought I heard a voice then. Like someone.
Yeah, either a woman or a child going, eh. I thought I heard that too.
You hear that? Hear movement.
Bad!
Bad. Well,
I don't know if you just got shit on. Did something happen up here that you're not happy with? Something bad? There is something moving in there. Could be an animal.
I feel like with all that it likely is an animal. Would you call this a mezzanine?
Yeah, maybe.
So we're on the mezzanine. I guess there would have been people singing up here, right? Part of the sermons, people sitting up here. There's a good view of the chapel from up here.
Yeah, this is the best view.
I just heard like a high-pitched noise, like a door swinging on a hinge. Did you hear that?
It sounded, I want to say maybe electronic though? I'm not sure.
I don't know what that was.
At first, they captured loud tapping sounds, followed by an eerie squealing noise.
That's coming from Danny. Okay. There is, you know,
Are you talking about cells?
down. Got another image. It looks like, I don't know what this is. Holes in a white surface, but I'm not sure what it could be. Oh, my chair just moved.
I heard that. That was loud. Did you move his
I
chair?
feel like my chair just moved. I do see what looks like a railroad, so I don't know if it's necessarily the cloisters, but it's a long tunnel.
Is that what you're trying to show us, the cloister?
Leave it.
I'm hearing a noise. Please don't be a bird. It seems to be coming from up here.
It really is.
Yep.
The strange movements and noises persisted as they moved deeper into the church.
Can the father speak? After continuing for some time and debriefing one another on what had just occurred, we got ready to move location when we heard an eerie sound echo through the chapel.
Oh, good.
Rolling my audio again.
Rolling my video again.
Okay, rolling again.
I just heard music while we were talking.
I heard a woman like, pink light, maybe you can trigger that as well. Maybe you can talk through this device to me as well. You're very quiet, on this at least.
People.
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 Okay.
During a spirit communication session, they recorded loud bangs, and their ghost device suddenly triggered.
The REM pod's gone very quiet now. Can you tell me what colour light you could see when you were making that device down there buzz before? Thank you for that. Can you tell me the colour? Maybe you'd like to talk to a man. The tripwire light up, but the REM pod went off just as I said that. And did you hear a tap as well?
I actually thought it was a man's voice. To me, it sounded like a man's voice or grunt or something. But yes, I heard it.
See, I perceive that as a tap, More like a knock. We'd love to talk to any man that is here. I mean, perhaps it's my own noise, but it was like a...
Here, I thought I'd heard a voice as I was moving, so I insert a replay, but I unfortunately cannot really hear anything distinct in the audio. However, shortly after this, our audio did pick up on something that sounds very much like the voice of a woman. Can you hear anything?
So I'm not sure if it's...
Later, they captured an unknown voice after a series of knocks echoed through the building.
Hey.
Thanks for tapping the wall.
Sorry, woman.
Can you do that again?
Jump up.
Can you tell me about your religion?
Another moment was caught as she sat alone in one of the rooms. Movement, unexplained and unsettling, unfolding around her. In Mexico, a family gathered one night to pay their respects at a funeral. As part of tradition, they played music on guitar to honor the departed, their voices filling the air. One relative recorded the gathering, capturing both the sound and the sorrow. But later, when they reviewed the footage, they noticed something chilling. Near the trees in the background, a misty white figure slowly drifted through the night. It glided behind the trees before vanishing completely. No one present had noticed anything at the time, and the family insists there was no fog or smoke nearby. Inside a quiet funeral home late at night, CCTV cameras were running as usual. The room appeared calm and still until something disturbing occurred. One of the coffins suddenly began to move on its own. The heavy casket slowly slid forward across the floor with no one near it. Staff members later swore the building was locked and empty, making the movement even harder to explain. Arabic urban explorer Abdullah al-Anbari is known for venturing into places few dare to enter. On one trip, he set out to investigate a long-abandoned building rumored to be haunted.
سمعت الصوت. سيارتي هناك. بسم الله. سمعته. في أحد؟ إني سمعت صوت كذا زي الطنين كذا في إذني. أعوذ بالله. هذا حق طلع فيها شكله من زمان. هو حقت ايش الله أعلم. شوف شعر جسمي واقف يا جماعة.
Early in his exploration, he captured the sound of a loud crash, despite being completely alone. Then, his camera caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure peeking from one of the windows.
أنا يا جماعة ما أحط النور ده عشان لا أحد يشوف من بعيد ويجي فجأة يقعد يجي لين عندي هنا يخرب علي المغامرة. فهمتوا؟ هذا اللي أقصده أنا. بسم الله. إيش ده؟ أنا رافع الكاميرا فوق يا جماعة ما أدري في شيء. رافع كذا فوق. في أحد؟
Lastly, he captured the same dark figure peeking from a different window. So, did Abdullah truly capture proof of a haunted building? Or was it just shadows playing tricks on his camera light? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please subscribe to Shivers and ring the notification bell beside it to get notified of future creepy videos. I will really appreciate that, and I'll see you next time.